Hey guys, Bunmi Moore here, and this is a venting video. Do you mind if I just vent a little bit? But I'm going to vent in a good way, and hopefully this is going to help some of you. But I want to talk about some of the things that are going on within the culture of network marketing these days, and just how people seem to be. So I was having this conversation. I had a conversation with three of my network marketing friends who are not in my business. One was in It Works, the other was in Longevity, and I forget what the third one was in. So anyway, the common theme was, gosh, these people. They talking about y'all. These people, you know what? They sign up, but then they don't do jack. These people, they sign up and they don't do anything, and then they get frustrated and they quit in a couple months because they're not making enough money. So when they were saying this to me, I was just laughing inside because I'm like, oh, you see it too? I mean, join the club. If you're working with people, this is typically, unfortunately, kind of like the MO for the majority of people who are signing up in network marketing today. And it may have been this way for years, but I'm just saying right now it is just like what I see are people joining and then they want something for nothing. They are not persistent. I think it's the microwave generation. We're so used now to click a button and we can get everything fast, fast, fast. And people are expecting their money and their business to be that way too, maybe. But I'm sorry, you guys, it just doesn't work like that. Especially if you're new and unseasoned in the industry, there is a time of learning. You got to learn what it is to do. Then you got to start doing what it is that you've learned. That all takes time. So you got to give it enough time to work. You got to understand about the laws of sowing and reaping. Like you got to sow seeds before you reap the harvest, right? I mean, a farmer doesn't plant the seed one day and come back and look and expect it to be grown up. And then if it's not, goes crying, like some of you all do in network marketing. You got to give it enough time. I mean, I could talk about this for probably like a half hour, an hour. I'm just skipping over some parts. I'm just saying, if you're watching this video and you're one of those who are not persistent, like you join a business and then you're giving up real quick, it's like insanity to keep signing up in a program and then, okay, in such and such months, I'm not making money, okay, so then you stop. Then something else comes along, you sign up in a program, and then you're not making enough money, and then you stop. No. I mean, that's like madness. That's like insanity. So there are different reasons people may sign up in multiple things. And, I'm not knocking that. I've been in quite a few businesses, but you got to understand, are you, the ones you sign up in, are you working them? Are you learning? And it's funny because some people think they're working and they're really not. You're not doing MMAs, money making activities or income producing activities, or you may be doing things like, and you like, oh, I'm handing out flyers. Well, who told you to go hand out flyers? You're handing out flyers because you got in your mind, you think that's going to work. I know you just handing out flyers, but you don't know any better, so you're doing what you think is the right thing to do, and it's not even the right thing to do. So you've got to understand, like, you got to go back to school. You've got to get personal development, so that's going to help you with that whole persistence thing, and there's a lot more characteristics and traits in personal development realm that you need, but I'm just talking about persistence today. And then not only so you got to get the personal development right, and then you got to get the professional development right. Like read GoPro, Eric Worre's GoPro, read Mark Yarnell's first year in network marketing or something. You got to get some professional development to learn about the industry. You got to go to some seminars. You got to go to some trainings. You got to get around some other, leaders. So, so if you are if you are a leader in the industry, and then you're one who's dealing with the frustration of signing up a lot of people, and those people tend to not do much. So you just understand. I mean, we understand that 80-20 rule. 80% of the people do 20% of the work. 20% of the people are going to do 80% of the work. I mean, I think Art Williams said it takes recruiting 50 people to find one leader. That just tells you about people in general. It takes recruiting 50 people to find one really strong leader. But hey, if you know the numbers, and I'm talking about a real showing up leader. If you know the numbers, then you just got to do the numbers. So you've got to make a decision yourself that you're going to stop like company hopping. Now, if you just get your thrill out of it, it's your thing to be in 10 different things and, do something different every other month, and hey, do you. But if you really want to build an income, then you've got to get to a point one day where you have really chosen a company and you're going to stick and stay with that company. Now, sometimes things happen that, you may need to shift and switch direction. You see some things changing or whatever in your company or whatever. But you still have worked that company and learn and grown within that, right? And have branded yourself, and you understood about piquing interest and edification, three-way calls. You learned the fundamentals, and you learned, how to connect, and you learn to really do the numbers and take massive action and go on recruiting blitz and have your 90-day madman cycles and all that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not really in the industry. If you know what I'm talking about, you've never participated, then you really need to really get in and start participating. So, anyway, so yeah, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm just kind of venting out. So hopefully, if you find this video, you can just say, okay, Bunmi, you know what? I was one of those ones who gave up. I had a dream. I said I wanted to do something, and in 3 months, I just kind of quit because I couldn't take the rejection of hearing no. And why would I let somebody steal my dream just because they tell me no? I don't know. That's a personal development issue you got to deal with. So you want to make 6 figures and you get in a business, and because you get people telling you no, then you quit? Don't you tell people no about stuff? If you're walking down the mall and you see the guy holding that little chicken stick and you say, no, I don't want any, he's giving me that free sample, and you say no, should he cry and say, 20 people told me no today, I'm not coming back to work tomorrow? That would be ridiculous, right? He's going to get the no's, he's going to get the yeses. So you got to learn how to do the numbers and know that everybody's not going to tell you no. Even if you get 20 no's in a row, guess what? Somebody's going to mess up your no streak and tell you yes. But a lot of you aren't even getting 20 no's. You're just not even, you're not, because you're not talking to enough people. So, anyway, stick and stay to get your pay. Understand that you're in an industry that changes people's lives, but you've got to position yourself so that you can actually learn this and then start doing what it is that you've learned, and realizing that stop being on this emotional roller coaster like, oh yeah, I'm super excited, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm going to tear this thing up. And then all of a sudden when things don't happen the way you want to, or somebody who you thought was going to sign up doesn't, and whoop, now your emotions are down. You're like doubting and you're not excited and whatever. And then maybe you get on a call, go to a meeting, and whoa, now you're way back up. And then you're up for a while and something else happens and you're down. I mean, you can't get on that emotional roller coaster. You got to stay even keel. You got to learn how to have low highs and high lows. If somebody joins you, yes, great, that's awesome. If somebody quits, yes, great, that's awesome. It doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter what other people are doing. the end result is still going to be your end result, right? And your end result is that you win. You got to be able to see the end from the beginning, you know, whatever that is for you. Extra $300 a month, extra $1,500 a month, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, $1 million earner, seven figure, whatever. So, anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me. Just do some MLM talking and ranting here. So I love you guys. I just want to really see you successful, and I want you to have the right mindset for success. So, and I'd love to, if you're looking for an opportunity, give me a call. I'd love to work with you. If somebody has sent you this, just because they wanted you to see this video and check out, you know, what they're doing. I'm just saying, my thing may not be your thing may not be my thing, but if we're in the same industry, let's just do our thing. All right, guys? All right, if you want to get in touch with me, Bunmi Moore, 443-864-9440. And I have a personal development call on Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings for everybody, no matter what company that you're in. Hopefully it's 11 minutes long. If you're still watching this video, then you really like what I'm saying, so you want to tune in. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 712-432-0900, PIN 125475 pounds. I'll post this video on Facebook and see if anybody really listens to the whole 11 minutes and 30 seconds. And if you do, leave a message and let me know. That'd be quite cool. All right, bye-bye.